Only the Avatar can master all 4 elements and bring balance to the world.
Hello everybody and welcome to my impressions of the Legend of Korra finale. And, well, also a little bit of Legend of Korra Season 4. I'm not going to go into the whole show. I wanted to give some quick impressions of the last season and the finale. So, first off, it was still dark, but not nearly as dark as Season 3 because, guys, Season 3 was dark.
You think freedom is something that you can give or take on a whim. But to your people, freedom is just as essential as air.
But this is dark in its own sense. More dark in a sense of Korra's self-doubt and how it cripples her from reaching the Avatar state and reaching her true potential. I really felt that the beginning of this season was a bit slow. That momentum that I'm used to is just not there. But I believe that momentum itself is attached to Korra and attached to her loss of confidence.
You can't expect to deal with future enemies if you're still fighting the old ones.
Man, Season 3 just ended so down and you were really hoping for that upbeat first episode to just bring us back. Oh god, it was so sad, poor Korra. Next, guess what? Bolin gets tricked again.
Your loyalty seems to be wavering.
No. I'm totally on your side. Completely, 100% loyal.
Kuvira's crazy!
This is damn near becoming a self-contained Korra trope. But now, this time, he breaks himself of that cycle, not depending on someone else to save his bacon, actually helping Varrick and some other refugees escape Kuvira's wrath. Kuvira's wrath. Learn to pronounce. And I know everyone went apeshit when Toph appeared.
This can't be happening!
I love Toph, but this is not her show anymore. This is not her series, because Toph says it best.
My fighting days are over. Don't tell Korra, but my back is killing me now. This is why you didn't see Katara messing with that Civil War nonsense. At some point, you gotta leave it to the kids.
I'm glad that she said it. I'm glad that it's pretty much a message that the old generation needs to let go and let the new generation take over. I am really happy, though, that Toph got to clear things up with her daughters. It was just kind of meh, like, guess what? This guy's your dad. It didn't work out.
He was a guy named Kanto. Nice man, but it didn't really work out between us.
And okay.
Okay, you know what? It's very Toph-like. It is very Toph-like. Everyone was going, I hope she hooked up with somebody we knew, and all the shippers just all of a sudden got sank. Speaking of reoccurring guests, I may not have liked this guy at the beginning of the series, but Varrick has gotten my favorite character seal of approval for this last season. This guy is a true example of an evolution from chaotic neutral to at least chaotic good.
And there's this nagging voice in my head constantly, telling me what's right from wrong.
I believe that voice is your conscience, sir.
And watching that evolution has been a thing to behold. This guy is basically Cave Johnson from Portal 2 on uppers and 30 cans of Red Bull. Julie, do the thing!
Science isn't about why, it's about why not. Why is so much of our science dangerous? Why not marry safe science if you love it so much?
I've seen the future, and the future is magnets. I'm working on a high-speed rail that'll revolutionize transportation and shipping as we know it.
Okay, now I'm just gonna look at the last few episodes of the series and concentrate on that. And it appears they've gone full fucking Gundam. Now, there's already a really good video of Kuvira being depicted as Hero Yui from Endless Waltz, but actually, I see Kuvira more like Zex Marquis and the Tall Geese.
Great. I read their actions perfectly.
Aside from the Gundam-esque political undertones, the Goliath mech actually is revealed in a very Evangelion way, using mountain ranges for that dramatic reveal. Well, at least they didn't go and base any of the characters off of Shinji. Stupid little shit. I did have a problem or two with how the series ended. My first nitpicky thing here is on a technical note. There's one scene with really bad CG animation. Varrick uses an EMP pulse to disable the mecha suits marching on Republic City, all MacGyver style. I don't know if the CG animators dropped the ball on this, or if they were trying to make them seem funny while falling in sequence like a Looney Tunes domino effect or something. It just looks awkward. Here we go. This is where I start to lose subscribers. But I gotta say it right here, right now, this big controversial scene, people need to understand something. They can't understand it, but I'm gonna explain it for you now. How Korra deflected the beam cannon. She's a spirit bender, people. Oh, wait, that's not the controversial scene you were thinking about? Oh, you mean that other one? Do the thing! I had you there for a second. Put away the pitchforks, put away the pitchforks. You know, actually my only issue is that other people have an issue with it. And truth be told, it's actually a Mon issue. No, it's a non-issue. I see on Tumblr and Reddit the arguments and see that they are better arguments than what I was actually expecting. Out of the bunch, that's maybe just me being either optimistic or maybe I've already blocked all the trolls in this fandom, but the majority of arguments over Corey and Asami's relationship at the end is more about people complaining that their ship sank. People predicting that Korra would end up with Mako or end up with Bolin after, you know, if he broke up with Opal. And some people that just complained that it kind of maybe came a bit out of left field. Lastly, there's the argument of the ambiguous ending that originally plagued the community when the series ended. And at first, I thought they were going to leave it ambiguous, kind of make it like the magical Madoka argument that with Homura and Madoka, that their friendship transcends love. This time, really out of left field, I was not expecting this. The creators of the show hit a home run with a blog post putting everything straight. Explaining that, yes, this is what they wanted to do all along, well, at least for this season, but couldn't do it openly due to restrictions with Nickelodeon. Again, put down your pitchforks, and don't be banging on Nick's door. Yes, they didn't treat Legend of Korra with the greatest of respect, throwing them to online only, but I really do believe that Korra simply grew out of Nick's target demographic. It's not that Nick was kicking them to the curb, but Korra outgrew them. And it's a shame that many other shows have suffered from this as well. Another example that I know a lot of people love has to be Young Justice on Cartoon Network. Amazing shows, but not something that their network actually wants. If only there was an independent streaming broadcaster that could take up the helm for shows like Korra and Young Justice. Thank you for watching. These are my rambling thoughts of the last season of Legend of Korra. I ask that you kind of understand that these are mostly off the top of my head. I have a few kind of list notes, but I'm filling in things as I go along. So if I've gotten something wrong or you just simply like to debate one of my opinions, I'm always open for a discussion in the comment section. Please go ahead, leave a comment. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And until next time, good night, everybody!